Jay here. Today's beer review will be on What's up, beer lovers? Jay here. Tonight's a special day, so we have a special beer to go with it. Yesterday, my channel officially hit 30,000 views, so just cracked over it yesterday. So tonight we have Stone's RuinTen IPA. It's an annual release from them now. Last year, 2012, this was brewed as a one-time production. It was a 10th anniversary edition of their Reunation IPA. And it went over with such fanfare back then that they decided to bring it back as its own beer and make it an annual release. So once a year from now on, RuinTen is going to be released as a celebration of the beer that the 10th anniversary edition of the Ruination IPA. So anyway, this beer scores a 96 from Beer Advocate. It's 10.8 ABV. Though the bros, they don't like it so much. For some reason, they gave it an 87. That's a pretty substantial difference from the 96 score that it has officially. So anyway, without further ado, let's crack this open. It's a 2013 edition. It was the first time this one was made. It should, like I said, come out every year. And it does say 2013 on the label, so in future years it should also be labeled, I'm guessing, though this wouldn't be the kind of beer that you would want to age for an extended period of time. You lose a lot of the hop flavors and aromas that'll be present in a beer like this. So anyway, as you can see, the beer poured to a awesome head, about 2 inches there, very nicely carbonated, perfectly crystal clear. I would call that a medium golden color. Let the foam settle down here for a minute and I will be back. Alright, I'm back. Our beer has settled down nicely. Let's give it a smell, see if this is any good. A lot of malt and a little bit of hop. Towards the citrusy, piney end of hops. But definitely you smell the malt backbone of this beer more than you smell the hops. Now, had this been a little bit fresher, that might be a little bit different. I've had it maybe 2 months now. I'm not sure when it was actually released, but I don't think it's that old to have lost. Yeah, malt backbone's the predominant smell. Like a nice caramel kind of malt smell to it. There's a lot of malt backbone and a nice caramel sweetness to this beer, but it is very, very well balanced by a really strong bittering component of this beer. And then there's a nice subtle hop flavor on top of that. This beer probably would have been better fresher, but to say that it's bad or not drinkable, it's definitely not for those that don't like hops. I will say that. It is incredibly bitter. Well balanced, but incredibly bitter. And for a 10.8% ABV beer, though, it is incredibly smooth. This is actually a very wonderful beer. I highly recommend you try it, should you get the chance. If you missed it this year, it'll be back next year. It's a great thing about an annual release. You know, buy them when they're out, drink them fresh. Have a good night.